this is Russ. Now you probably were wondering why there wasn't a food video on Father's Day. Well, it was Father's Day. Yeah, I was busy the whole week and I didn't get a chance to go out and get anything to eat. So yeah, we didn't do a food review. Now, the reason we're doing today's food review is because this is going to be the last food review on the Russ is Right channel, at least for a long time. Let me explain why, okay? Now you might know that I went to the doctor to do my annual physical, and of course we know that I've gained weight, and we know we have a little higher blood pressure now than we did maybe before. So when I went to see the doctor, he never tells me what I need to do because he knows I know what I need to do. So I usually tell him what I'm gonna have to do. So I told him, yep, gotta go on a diet, yeah, gotta lower the blood pressure, yeah, gotta stop eating all the stuff that I've been eating, yeah. So then I said, no more food reviews, right? He goes, yep, no more food reviews. So I told him I was gonna blame him for it. So yeah, we're gonna have to stop the food reviews in order to drop the weight a little bit. So yeah, I didn't gain that much, okay, but it is higher than it was the last time I went to see him. Now, I also talked to him about my my coughing situation, and we kind of feel is not acid reflux as much as I thought it might be, because I did the 14-day regimen of the Prilosec and it didn't do anything. We're gonna guess it's probably some type of post-nasal drip type of thing, because the coughs are not coughs that are, you know, because you have a cold or because you have COVID or something like that. It's because of like little drippage things probably that happens coming in. He says there's really only a couple of things that cause coughs, and one of them is post-nasal drip or something to that effect. So he says take some antihistamine, which of course I tried it initially, then I stopped and I did the Prilosec. He says go back on the antihistamine, see how that works, and if that doesn't help, then you might have to do something like Flonase, which I didn't really want to do. So we're going to try the antihistamine. Now I did take it for a couple of days and it seemed to have lowered it a little bit. I'm not sure if it's totally gone or not, but I do cough every now and then, but it's less, okay? Another thing that could be causing that too is because, you know, I go out a lot with the bike, and maybe I am picking up some type of allergies. It had been a lot of pollen running around during that time period, so it could be an allergy thing. I've never really had much problems with allergies, but you know, as you get older, maybe it is. So today's food review, we've done a couple times already, but I felt it was fitting to close it with this. What do you think it would be? Yeah, it's gotta be a Costco pizza. Let's get the tray out, okay? Let's stick the tray on here. Now I do have the air conditioner on in the car, so you might hear the air conditioning noise as I'm talking, but I apologize, it's a kind of a hot day, we have to do it. So yeah, so I took a pizza to go, and let me say, okay, and I got the pepperoni slice this time, okay? Yeah, we went all out this time. Got the pepperoni slice. I forgot to get their napkins, but thanks to Chipotle, we still have napkins, and we're gonna dab this thing a little bit, get some of that pepperoni grease off of it. It's just extra oils that I don't really need. So yeah, I'll have to say, and I seriously do kind of believe this, is that a lot of the start of the weight gains a little bit probably is because of the Costco pizza and hot dogs. I've done quite a bit of it over this past time, and so I felt it was only fitting to close out with it, right? Let's get rid of this thing. This is kind of greasy, right? So you gotta be careful of this. So I wanted to close it out. Now usually I get a cheese pizza, but this time let's do the Costco pepperoni pizza, okay? Yeah. Now, Costco's pizza, of course, is not the greatest pizza in the world, but for $1.99, and it always being available, it's kind of hard to beat it. It's a big enough slice of pizza. I think the last pizza we did was Little Caesars, right? Some people didn't like that. I don't like Little Caesars. In general, I probably don't like Little Caesars as much, but you know, it was a $10 pizza. Come on, it wasn't that bad. All right, I got a drink as well. I thought that this thing was the cause of the acid reflux, but turns out it's not. It's not the diet Pepsi. So, yeah, the Costco pizza is the root of all evils for me. Yeah, it probably is. I mean, I think once I start on these things, it's very hard for me to stop, and I think that has contributed to the weight gain for sure. Now, it's not all because of pizza's fault. It's the mentality of having the pizza. In other words, you go in thinking, oh, I haven't had a Costco pizza in a while. It's so convenient being there. Let me just get one, okay? And then 2, and then 3, and then 4. So it's the start of it, and then of course that starts you on the path to the other stuff that you're eating that you probably shouldn't be eating. So I had wondered before, I do these little experiments on myself after losing the weight and saying, what if I had a Costco pizza? What would happen? I think that, okay, that's the weirdness of me. What would happen? Would the diet go downhill because of that? So I'll kind of test it, and yeah, sure, it goes downhill from there. So here's what I'm going to tell you. If you know you're not supposed to have it, and you have it anyways, it's the start of the mess up of the diet. Yeah, it's true. It's hard not to do it though, right? So, how would I rate the Costco pizza against the Little Caesars? Now, I'll tell you, the Little Caesars wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I don't know if they've improved it, or maybe it was that ring of cheese that was around the crust. I do kind of like having that ring of cheese around the crust. Now, if you look at the Costco pizza, there's a lot of crust here, okay? And you know that I don't eat it straight in and leave a bunch of crust. I will get rid of a certain amount of the tip of the triangle, and then I'll start eating the crust, because I want to have some cheese or some pepperoni or something on top of with the crust. If I eat up, I'm already burping it up. If I eat up all of the pizza and the only thing left is crust, I'll probably end up throwing the crust away, because I really don't like eating the crust by itself. I think, who was it? I think it was it Pizza Hut? Or no, maybe it was Papa John's, I'm not sure. They have a pizza that goes toppings all the way to the edge, okay? Yeah, that's the way to make a pizza, in my book. Now, I haven't had a Pizza Hut pizza in a long time either. I used to go to Pizza Hut all the time. My friend and my brother and I, the day after Thanksgiving, we would always go to Pizza Hut for the all-you-can-eat pizza. I don't know why we did that, but you know, we were in high school, maybe college even, and we did it every day after Thanksgiving. I don't know why we did it, but we did it. I mean, you ate so much at Thanksgiving, how much could you eat for pizza? A lot. Anyways, I don't know if I told you in this video or recent videos, but sorry, 2 of my high school friends, my brother and I, usually get together for lunches on our birthdays, and each of us have a birthday at every quarter of the year. So it worked out that every quarter of the year we would see each other and have lunch. Now, sorry, I get stuff stuck in my teeth. We had gone to lunches before. It was just the 3 of us, one friend, my brother, and me. And we had lost contact with the other friend for many, many years. We don't know what happened to him. We didn't know where he was or anything. And I would think it was after our 30th reunion for our high school that we finally found him again. And so since that point, we've been getting back together for lunches every single quarter of the year. Then when the pandemic happened, that kind of stopped our lunches. So we're gonna do lunch again, finally, after all this time. It's been a couple years now. We're gonna do a lunch on Wednesday. Today's Monday that I'm talking to you here. So 2 days from now, we're gonna have lunch together. And I guess we're gonna go inside to eat, all right? One of us had a problem with eating indoors for a while, but then he said he's okay with it now. So yeah, we're gonna get together and have our quarterly lunch that we haven't had for so long, just to catch up on what's been going on. It's not like we haven't talked to each other. I mean, you know, we'll text each other every now and then, but you know, there's something different about getting together and having lunch and talking. So, since this is a food review, what's the review of the final Costco pizza? Well, yeah, you know, I would say that Little Caesars pizza that I had was pretty good, as is this. I would give this one probably an 8.5. Yeah, so maybe a tad better than the Little Caesars. I'm only elevating the Little Caesars because it has that it has that stuffed crust, okay, the cheese in there. So anyways, I'm sitting here talking. I'm doing my food review. I'm facing the Costco gas station section, okay? And I see this one guy, he's watching me as I'm eating. He's probably wondering who I'm talking to. But anyways, I wanted to be underneath some shade. That's why I'm here, facing in this one direction. It's a hot day, yeah. Yeah, I have the car on, I have the air conditioner running. So yeah, it's costing me some money. This gas is killing us. Alright. You don't need to see me finish this. You've seen it before. 8.5. Would I do it again? Yes. But not now. You gotta go on a diet. So this is the final Costco pizza, sadly. And the final food review. For a while, okay? I don't know when we'll institute it again, but yeah, we can't do any more. We've got to lose some weight, drop the blood pressure, drop the weight. Every time I've gone on a diet before, I've told my doctor I was going to do it. I've done it. So that's why he's not afraid of me doing it. Now, he did say this to me. He says, make sure you send me a message on how you're doing so he can update the file. He says, if something happens to you and I had told you not to do anything, it's gonna look bad. Like, I know. So he knows that if I tell him I'm gonna lose the weight, I'm gonna do it. Every time I've done it before, I've lost like 50 pounds. Of course, I gain it all back because I go back to my old lousy habits. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do it, and I gotta do blood work. No, I keep forgetting about that. It's gonna be over a week since he told me to go get the blood work done. I did tell him that it'll be a couple of days before I go in, but I think it's gonna be about a week before I go in. Because, you know, they want to have all this stuff and then go in. And you have to have not eaten anything for a while, you know, before they can take the blood from you. So anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button for the e-bike videos, which will continue probably Monday through Saturday. I'm gonna take off on Sundays since we're not gonna be doing these food reviews, but eventually we might bring it back. It's just who knows when. Okay, I appreciate all you guys watching all the food reviews up to this point. Let's hope someday we'll bring it back. All right, I'll talk to you guys next time. Need the stuffed crust.